Hey, good morning, crypto traders. All right, I'm looking at a BAT, Basic Attention Token. Just wanted to show you guys I spotted another pattern here. I want to show you what I spotted. First, let's do some previous history for context. Uh, it was about 2 weeks ago I predicted that we would break out of this purple triangle. And if you view the last video, um, you'll see that I expected us to break out. This is actually what I expected. I'm going to tell you what I expected and what we did versus what we did. I expected us to come up, hit our heads on the 200-day, then come down, kiss the top of the triangle, which we like to do, and then shoot up. All right. We actually, you can see we did not do that. We broke out of the triangle and we went sideways here. And then we came down, touched the top of the triangle, and then shot up. All right, no problem. It's not a big deal that it happened that way. It's not like I lost money. All right. All I was planning to do was potentially sell a little bit at the 200 and then re-enter back down here. And instead we went across, hit our heads on the 50-day moving average versus the 200, and then came down, kissed the top of the triangle, and then we shot up. So it's just a matter of that I didn't make as much money because the distance between the 50-day and the 200-day is the the gap that I lost. All right. What I said was that we were going to shoot up here, and I expected us to hit our heads here and stop. That was my final target for this purple triangle. You can see I've already got the the measurement from the top of the triangle to the bottom, and it goes right to our resistance, exactly to our resistance. Now, where does that resistance level come from? All right, let me show you on a zoomed out view here. I started marking this all the way in March of 2020. That was during the onset of the pandemic news. Everything crashed and everybody was in panic mode. So, all right, we sold here, went below this previous support, and it now becomes resistance. All right, so then we hit our heads on the top of the line here, hit our heads here, came up, we broke through, and you can see when we broke through, we shot up very rapidly. And this only further confirms the fact that that is actually a good level. And then zoom in here, you can see that I had mapped out a head and shoulders pattern. I'll draw it real quick. And this is where previously I had sold, and that was where Bitcoin started to crash. Everything started to crash. All right. So I sold there, and then I was all in cash because we had broke the neckline of our head and shoulders pattern. And then that day, we actually came down. We had so much downward momentum, we broke right through that support level. All right. And once we came down, we've been sitting underneath that now level of resistance since mid-May. All right, so my prediction then was that when we break out of this purple triangle, we would go right to that resistance level. And actually, that's where I sold 100%. I was 100% out at that point. Because, whoops, I'm trying to get rid of that. Because you just don't know, how hyped up the market is. In this case, we broke right through that resistance. But I said, if you remember the last video, or if you go back and watch, I said, we're just not going to go through that and then stay on the top of that. And we didn't. What do you need to confirm the move above a resistance or below a support? On the daily, what you need to see is us break through, close above, then open a new candle above, which we did, but you need that candle to close above that resistance level, which it did not. It closed way down here. So exactly what I thought would happen, that we would not break through and close above that resistance level, that happened. All right. So now we went in, we tried that shenanigans again a few days ago. All right. We went above, closed above, opened above. Everybody was expecting, now it's really close here. It's really close. But actually, if I zoom in on the 4 hour, we did not actually close above that resistance level. That is how precise this thing is drawn. And so once again, we did not confirm a break above. Well, how do I know that we're going above this resistance level? Well, there's several things I see on my chart here. First of all, see this blue line? Let me see if I can highlight that and make it a little bit thicker and show you what this is all about. No, wrong one. It's hard. I got so many lines drawn on this chart. It's hard to. Here we go. All right, and I'm going to zoom out here and show you. So it's sort of like a cup and handle pattern, but it's not really technically a cup and handle pattern. We have our cup right here, come up, hit that resistance, and we have another cup here. So it's like two cups maybe, but that, regardless of what pattern, it doesn't matter. It is acting as resistance at this point. However, we've gone above it, so now it's acting as support. But this gives the market a lot of psychological momentum. Once we hurdle that barrier, that resistance level, it tells me that the market wants to go up even further. Now, there's another pattern I've also spotted on this chart. Some of you know what I'm going to draw. Another looks like it could be a cup and handle pattern here. All right. Not precise, but it's showing you, if we measure this out, and if this turns out to be a sort of cup and handle, we can kind of estimate where we're going to break out. And look at that. We go right to the same level that I marked out once we get above the blue resistance. Right here, around $1.62, I would say. $1.62, $1.63. So this whole area up here, between above our previous high of $1.54 to $1.65, is the perfect target to shoot for in the end. This is where BAT is going. And so we're going to come down here. We're probably going to bounce off this blue level of support, and that is finally going to give us enough momentum to come up here, break through our resistance. We'll hit our heads here on another resistance, probably come down, and then we'll probably end up finally hitting our target of around $1.54 to $1.65. My final target is actually $1.65. And guys, if you are a premium level subscriber on my Substack, I can't advertise here yet because I am not a top level TradingView subscriber. That's $600 a year. I'm kind of waiting for the Black Friday special, to be honest with you, because $600. Listen, guys, I made 30x in a year and a half. Since March of 2020 to now, I've made 30x trading non-leveraged crypto. Non-leveraged. I'm not even leveraging this stuff. And I made 30x. So if you multiply that $600 times 30, that's $18,000. I don't want to pay $18,000 for a subscription. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm waiting for the Black Friday special, and then I'll be able to put my links in the description, and you guys can just click and go there. But I see that just by me, telling you all where I am on social media, I'm getting like dozens of subscribers every almost every hour now, it seems like. So you can find me at /StuDamas on all the social media, and my subdomain is also StuDamas, where it calls for a subdomain. That would be Substack, Tumblr. Um, and there's another one, but if you just search for StuDamas, but Substack is where you can subscribe. And in that subscription, if you're a premium level subscriber, I will detail the levels. I will give you um, entry, exit strategy, and I will give you different charts that maybe you've even requested. I'll analyze charts for you and draw levels up and give you a strategy for entry, exit, and for my founding member subscription. So there's 3 levels of subscription on Substack. Number 1, there's the free, and you'll get everything you get here with the free. There's the paid for service. On that, again, I'll draw the levels out. I'll show you, different strategies. I'll even teach you how to draw these triangles and map these trend lines and draw these levels and et cetera, et cetera. So that's more what you'll get with the premium subscription. And my founding members, I notify you instantly every time I'm in a trade, and every time I'm out of the trade, you get notified via. I'm still setting that up via email or Telegram or whatever your preferred private social media of choice might be. I will do my best to make sure that the instant I have traded in or out of something, you guys, the founding level subscribers, are the first to know. All right. So I hope this video helps all you guys out. Right now, BAT is at $1.10, and I expect it'll go all the way up to $1.65. That's good profit, guys. So good luck on your trades.